So the first thing you should do is hit F11. Because to use an arrow cart in its optimal form, if you go down to the camera area, you may already have these, but I just want you to double check these. Field of view should be all the way maxed out, and vertical position near and far, I recommend they be fully maxed out. So if you put it like right along this edge, it's more likely to be hit. But if you can find some outcroppings that are a little farther back, like these edges of the staircases, then it'll be farther back and less classes and less skills will be able to hit it. So it's less likely to be damaged and destroyed. So, as an example, I like to stand on the ground and you try and put the green circle for the deployment of siege as far down on the wall as possible. And I just keep moving my cursor up a little more and more until it eventually takes it and places it. That way I know that the build site and the siege will be as far back on the wall as possible. So now if you see the arrow cart, since I built it from below and slowly worked my way up, it's on the back edge of this wall even, not even on the front edge of where I put it. So that's pretty far back. I think an LA Meteor Storm might be able to clip that, but even so, So whenever you use it, you don't necessarily even have to stand right on top of it, because the farther out you are towards the wall, the better angle you can get. Now, the closer to the wall you are, the more likely you are to get hit by enemy fire. So you just kind of have to, experiment. If you're getting hit, back up. If you're not, move more forward. So once you're on it, you can rotate your view to look straight down at the ground. And if you're zoomed in on your field of view, then use the scroll wheel, whatever you have it bound to zoom all the way out. So then you'll be able to rotate and you'll be able to place the green circle right up against the wall. Now sometimes your events and mini maps and stuff can get in the way if you're trying to reach like way far out there and the events get in the way, because as you hover over the event, it removes your little green ring. So you can either collapse the events, go to the options and turn the events off to get a farther reach, or there's, by default, Control-Shift-H hides your HUD. So with the HUD hidden, you can target further. The only disadvantage to that is you can't see when your skills come off cooldown, so you kind of have to guess, or I just kind of spam buttons and wait for it to come back off cooldown. And then you also have to kind of guess when stuff's dead because you can't really see much. But that is, in the extreme cases, you can hide your HUD to get a little more space on things.